There are some lines that even war dares not cross. Among all sides, one silent rule stood firm. You don't shoot a man in a parachute, defenseless, falling from the sky. He's no longer your enemy. He's a survivor, a human. But on one chilling day during World War II, that unspoken code was shattered. A German pilot began targeting American bomber crews mid-air, picking them off as they drifted helplessly toward the ground. And that's when a lone American ace in a P-51 Mustang saw what was happening and decided to deliver justice the only way he knew how. Richard Pete Peterson, born in Minnesota, joined the U.S. Army Air Forces in 1942. After rigorous training, he was shipped to Europe, assigned to the legendary 357th Fighter Group, home to icons like Chuck Yeager and Clarence "Bud" Anderson. Pete was given the P-51 Mustang, a sleek, fast killer quickly proving itself against the feared German Messerschmitt Bf-109. His plane bore a simple yet heartfelt name, "Hurry Home Honey," a phrase his wife lovingly wrote at the end of each letter. Under the mentorship of ace pilots, Pete's skill soared. By the end of the war, he was a triple ace, credited with 15.5 aerial victories and 3.5 aircraft destroyed on the ground, making him one of America's top-scoring pilots. His most unforgettable mission? A bomber escort deep over Germany. The kind of operation where the P-51's extended range proved vital, finally allowing Allied fighters to protect B-17s deep into Nazi territory. But this mission would take a darker turn. As flak and fighters shredded through the bomber formation, dozens of American airmen bailed out. The sky filled with parachutes, white silk drifting over war-torn fields. Then Pete saw it. A German Bf-109 was circling back, not for bombers, for the men. Normally, even enemies respected the sanctity of parachutes. Pete would later say, "There's no challenge in shooting a guy in a parachute. For God's sake, he's had it. You can't miss." Yet here it was, a 109 deliberately diving at each shoot. One by one, Americans were being cut down in cold blood. Peterson was stunned, but not for long. This was too much. I didn't want to kill him. I wanted him to bail. Pete waited for his moment, then struck. He locked onto the 109.6 and fired. But not to kill. Not yet. He aimed carefully, disabling the plane piece by piece. I was just pecking away, letting him know I was there. Finally, he pulled the canopy. I said, "You've met your maker, Buster." The German pilot bailed. Now the roles were reversed, floating in his parachute, just like the men he murdered. The German was now defenseless. Pete knew what he had to do. I fired. I damn near emptied my guns. He was mincemeat when I got through with him. 800 rounds of RF caliber fury tore through the sky. It was brutal. It was personal. And for Peterson, it was justice. Guys who weren't there didn't get it, but they had to be there to understand. Richard Peterson survived the war. He returned home in 1945, was awarded the Silver Star and 3 Distinguished Flying Crosses. He became a respected architect and passed away in 2000 at the age of 77. But that moment in the skies, that impossible choice, remains a haunting echo of a war where even the rules of humanity were tested. That was the end of that. If you were moved by this story, make sure to subscribe for more cinematic World War II documentaries. Got an idea for a future episode? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next mission.